He was in a 20-gallon tank. Can you believe that? Ow! We're gonna get extreme. See that meter going all the way up? Look at all that down there. I wanna kiss you. Look at that. Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy, back in it to win it. Now, if you're new to the channel, let me be the first to give you a nice big warm aloha and welcome. Now, as you can tell, on this channel, we talk about everything aquatics, whether it be aquariums in the house, koi and goldfish ponds outside, fish store tours, and DIY projects in the fish hobby. Now, I'm super excited for this video because we're gonna get extreme. Say I love you. No, I'm not talking about that extreme, all right? Although that was a jam back in the day. More than words. I'm talking about this extreme. Boom! I'm talking about this extreme. Yeah, the SICCE Extreme SDC pump. And in the words of the great Jay-Z, it's about to go down. Now this is the aquarium that we're gonna hook up the Extreme SDC propeller pump to. As you can see, we have Ocellaris peacock bass, Zeus. Oh, big black. There he is. My longfin tiger Oscar, who was a rescue, okay? So I know there's a lot of you guys out there that frowned upon longfins. I didn't personally pick this out. I rescued him. He was in a 20-gallon tank. Can you believe that? And then we have Lamont, the albino tiger Oscar, too, as well. Now, the reason I'm going to hook this propeller pump to this aquarium is because look at all that down there. Yeah, that's fish waste, detritus, that kind of gets blown back there from just the normal current that comes from the outtakes on this aquarium. I'm thinking about mounting it right about here, and then we'll make some adjustments. We'll point it up so we get some water agitation at the top here, which will oxygenize the water, which the fish absolutely love. And then the current will slowly blow down this backside of the aquarium, and it will cause current to flow this way, hopefully. All right, that's the goal. And we are going to hopefully push all this detritus out from behind and get it in the water column to just kind of rotate around and eventually get sucked in from the intake there in that corner and the intake there in that corner. So that is the goal. We're gonna make that adjustment. You can kind of see the detritus there in the back. So just remember that detritus there, okay? I'm not gonna touch it, I'm gonna leave it. And when we hook this up and get this thing flowing, we're gonna see if it actually helps clean the bottom of the aquarium. Now, wave makers are extremely important in the hobby, and a lot of people use them on their aquariums. As far as I go, I want one on every single one of my aquariums. It gives good flow, good current, and it helps clean the aquarium too as well, on top of oxygenizing the water for your fish. And these guys are just looking so pretty, huh? Look at them. All getting along. Love these guys. I can't wait to put them in a bigger aquarium. Yeah, that's right. Your boy said bigger aquarium. All right, let's get into some fun specs on the SICCE Propeller Pump Extreme SDC. Right off the bat, in true SICCE fashion, 5-year guarantee, 3 years out of the box, and then an additional 2 years with the online registration. Wi-Fi capabilities, and this thing is ran on 12 watts or 12 volts, which is extremely low. Normally, propeller pumps and or wave makers, you usually have them on pretty much 24/7, especially if you have a reef tank. But check out the gallons this little guy pushes. On its lowest mark, 270 gallons per hour, and at full speed, 2,250 gallons per hour. This thing is a beast. Now check this out. You could actually sync multiple pumps with sync or anti-sync programs. So if you have 3 different wave makers on one aquarium, you could actually sync them to operate together to work as one, or you can actually mix them up. The anti-sync programs, it's so cool. This thing is next level, I'm telling you guys right now. Yep. And it's super quiet for a wave maker. You don't have to worry about vibration, loud noises, but we are gonna put this to the test. Now, if you're a little intimidated by using an app or the technology, don't worry, SICCE's got your back. It comes with a controller too, a manual controller, so you don't have to worry about having to use strictly the app. It's got a manual controller that you can mount anywhere by your aquarium. Here's some more bells and whistles on the Extreme SDC propeller pump. Just like my SDC Syncra 6.0 outside that I have running the above ground pond, Here it is, the exact same features. You got all these preset programs that you can use. Sharp break, slow current, lagoon ripple, reef crest. Now, a lot of these settings you'll probably use if you have a reef tank, obviously. And this is a picture of the app where you can control it from your phone anywhere in the world. Or you can do it manually like we just showed. And then here are custom programs. It uses the cloud. That's how you're able to communicate with your phone anywhere in the world. It has a water temperature sensor. It has a probe in the actual wave maker, and it will send you readings on the temperature of your aquarium. Game changer. I'm telling you, yeah, do you pay a little pretty penny for this? A little bit. Yeah, you can get some cheap wave makers, but I'm telling you guys, peace of mind is huge in the aquarium hobby. And if you have one of these and the power goes out in your aquarium, guess what? It's gonna send you a notification on your cell phone. Anywhere, you can be at the grocery store. It'll say, hey, power went out here. Then you know, obviously, to get home because you don't want your fish to die. So that's gonna give you a sensor. Not only that though, let's just say the propeller gets jammed. It's gonna send you a message too to let you know, hey, propeller's jammed. So when you come home, you can fix it, or you can just turn it off by a touch of your button from your cell phone. This thing is awesome, man, I'm telling you. And it also comes with an option for battery backup. It is a battery backup ready to go. So power goes out and you have this plugged into a battery backup, it'll automatically kick in. So this is, I'm telling you guys, game changer. Bells and whistles. And of course, the coolest thing about this pump is I can control my wave maker and my pump for the above ground pond outside by just the touch of a button. Wi-Fi, wirelessly through the app on my cell phone. Now, if you're used to having these type of wave makers on your aquarium, get rid of them. You know, I mean, probably after a couple months, the suctions on the back of these fell off. And then these are pointing down. And if you got a sand substrate like I do in this aquarium, it blows it everywhere. It gets inside your filters. It just makes it look horrible. I mean, they're okay and they are super cheap, but you know that old saying, you get what you pay for. Now with the SICCE Extreme SDC propeller pump, we don't have to worry about that because this thing is powered by a magnet so powerful that it works with 3/4 inch glass. That's extremely thick. I love SICCE products. I mean, if this was a person, I would sing to it. And the song that I would sing would be, I wanna kiss you all over and over and again. I wanna kiss you all over. Dun, dun, dun. Till the night closes in. All right, Ohana, that's enough shenanigans, all right? Let's get serious, open the box, and hook it up. It's that easy. Let's go. All right, so this is everything that comes in the box. As you can see, we have a little cord hider, which is really cool. Actually, it keeps it organized. I would call this a cord organizer. We have our manual. We have our registration card. This is the number that you would register this to get 2 more years. So a total of 5-year warranty. We have our manual controller. We have our 2-sided tape, which we can mount this controller somewhere on the aquarium or on the stand. We have our electrical adapter here, which we'll just actually put this in right now. It's pretty simple. You just go ahead and snap that right in. We can plug this into the wall. This plugs in to this, which is going to give us the power. And here is the head. Look at that. Now this right here is a silicone cover, which will help with vibration to keep it quiet, which is super cool. But let me show you this magnet. Check out how strong this magnet is. All right, so as we, oh man, take apart this high-powered magnet, I don't want to, man, this thing, oh, there's the spacer. Let me twist this thing off. Jeez, man, this thing is no joke, guys. I don't want to pinch my fingers, but I want to show you how strong this is. Watch. Ow! Oh, snap. Oh, jeez. Now you see how powerful this magnet is. And like I said earlier, it will actually work on a 3/4 inch piece of glass, which is super thick. Check this out. When this mounts, and we're going to mess with it, you can have the wire hanging on the top or the bottom. You can mount it any way you want, which is super cool. And this is what I like about it. Look at the range of motion. That's one side. It goes all the way to the right, you know, down. And this is actually really sticky too. It's not like it's super loose. You can go up, but we will mess with this and see what we like, okay? So let's go ahead and put this silicone piece on here. This is pretty cool though. This is gonna help keep this very quiet and from vibrating too. So this is the secret right here. And just like that, we got that silicone sleeve right over the magnet. So let's go ahead and install it. I want to show you guys how we're going to put this magnet on. So you basically put the magnet against the glass first, and then you slide it over to the power head like that. You don't want to slam it right on top because this suction is so powerful it may crack your glass. Now you can mess with it, which this is awesome, man. I love this. I'm gonna move it a little bit more down towards this side here, and we can start messing with you know, the range of motion on this power head. So let's go ahead and do that. This is really cool. It's got a little SICCE with a whale on it too as well, a little logo action. All right, just wanted to show you guys how to correctly put your magnet on the glass. Here is the manual controller. Now I'm working on mounting it over here. Check it out. See that right there? That's where I'm going to mount the manual controller. But I wanted to show you guys right here on underneath the adapters right here. There's this adapter right here, which is a battery backup adapter. So if you have battery backups, you go ahead and plug it in. It is ready to go. If this ever loses power, the battery backup will automatically kick in. So you're good to go. And then this little outlet right here on the left is the DC or the power. So we're gonna plug that in. And once we plug it in, this wave pump is gonna actually go right into 50% power mode, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and plug it in. Let me show you actually where I'm gonna mount this. I'm just gonna slide it on right there. Look at that. Really cool, right? It's hidden, it's out of the way. If I ever need to get to it, I can just go boop, pop it out. It's got a long enough wire to where I can just manually pop, 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 you know? But for the time being, this is where I'm mounting it. I just wanted to show you guys exactly where it's going, right there. Booyah! We actually plugged it in so you can see the power is on. And now what we're gonna do is hold our finger on the plus button for 3 seconds and it should power up. There it goes. And I actually hear the motor going. Check it out. It's actually running, guys. You can see the flow. See that? Nice little water agitation. This is actually running at 50%. Now, I want to turn this bad boy up. Now, look down here. Remember that detritus and whatnot? We're going to mess with the range of motion on this power head to where at least we can get this sediment down here moving. So let me first, oh, you can kind of see it moving there a little bit. Let me first go ahead and jack this up down here. Let's jack it up to 100%. Let's do that. So there's a little plus right here. We're just gonna go ahead and jack this up. Look at that. You see that meter going all the way up? Now we got this bad boy moving. Now check this out, oh Hana. Whoo, look at that. Water agitation, huh? You can see the plants are kind of moving way down there on that side of the aquarium. But, oh yeah, you can see, look at, there it is. It's actually moving this detritus that's back here. So now all I need to do is kind of adjust. Oh yeah, you can see a lot of this stuff moving. You see it down there in the background? Yeah, it's moving. Check this out. Now I have to show you this little perk here. Hey, what's up, big? Anyways, check it out. If you ever want to move your power head around in the aquarium, look at, just grab this magnet and you can shift it around. You can find that happy spot. You know what I mean? You can go up with it. Oh, look at that water agitation, huh? Man, that is some nice water agitation. I'm just trying to see if I can move this stuff around, which slowly it's moving, but I want it to really move. So I was just playing with this a little bit. You can see a lot of the detritus is actually floating around in the aquarium, which that's exactly what you want. I have it angled actually towards the front of the glass, so it's actually shooting a current this way into this corner here, And I'm hoping the current is gonna hit the glass, swoop down, and slowly start to move the detritus in the back. Look at, you can see this power hit is working. All that detritus floating around. And as you can see down over here, look at, there's like a little mini vortex or a little underwater tornado, which all these particles are being sucked up towards the power head. Now we're down at the other end of the aquarium, as you see, Zeus. He's so pretty. Anyways, down over here, I do see some of the remnants down here at the bottom. Detritus, fish poo, actually moving up. Now I do have a shark right here hanging on the back. So right there, it's gonna be sucking. You can see detritus, pieces of particles right there floating up. That's exactly what you want. You want all that stuff moving around the aquarium. So this intake here can absolutely do its job too as well and clean up the bottom of the aquarium. So yeah, this is actually working out great. You can see some detritus back over there. Oh gosh, look at all that back there. But like I said, we can always play with this thing, you know? We can move it around, we can shift it, we can get it to where we can find its sweet spot. So check this out. Now I have it more towards the middle of the aquarium and I have it pointed down. Now I do have a sand substrate. As you can see, the sand isn't getting kicked around, but what is getting kicked around, look at all that detritus, especially all that detritus that was down over there. Look at it. It is moving now. Look at all the detritus. Look at it all. Woo, we got some stuff floating. Look at, literally getting sucked up right there into the Whale 500 by SICCE. Yep. Look at all of it. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Good flow. Look at all the detritus. It looks horrible in here, but it's a good horrible because we know eventually this little pump here is going to clean this entire 120-gallon aquarium. Look at that, huh? All that fish detritus moving. We found the sweet spot. I think we found the sweet spot. And then once this is all nice and clean back here, which I can already see it getting clean. Look at a lot of movement down here on the sand. All this stuff's going to be moving. I can actually probably just, watch this. I'm going to grab this and shift it down over here. Now watch everything move back here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are definitely cleaning house back here. Look at, we got this flow blowing. Check it out. One shot. I'm going to go to the other side of the aquarium. Gosh, look at all this detritus. Look at all this detritus moving. Oh yeah, right here's an intake. We got an intake right there with the shark. So we got a shark on each side, just so you know. Look at this, Ohana. It's so satisfying to see this stuff getting, you know, brought up and sucked right into the Whale 500 canister filter intake right there. Look at it. Oh man, all this stuff is gonna be gone in no time. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is so satisfying to watch it getting sucked up right into the intake. And you too, bud. We are doing work on this aquarium. I'm sorry, kiddos. I know, but it's all for the good. Well, my Ohana, I hope you guys learned a little something about the SICCE Extreme SDC propeller pump. This thing is amazing. Now, I haven't even hooked it up to my smartphone yet. And once I do that, I can play with it and I can set the temperature because it has that temperature probe, right? It's gonna give me the temperature reading over my phone. I'm gonna set this aquarium for a low at about 74 degrees and I'll set the high for 88 degrees. So if the temperature of this aquarium fluctuates above or below those boundaries that I set in my phone, it's gonna send me a notification. It'll send me a notification if the temperature rises above or below what I actually programmed it for. It'll send me a notification if the propeller gets jammed and shuts off. It'll send me a notification if this aquarium loses power. Amazing. Now, in the real world, it would be super nice to have one of these on every single one of my aquariums. Maybe one day, I don't know, maybe in an afterlife. I have no idea. SICCE, you did it again. I appreciate you. Big shout out to Team SICCE and hashtag SICCE Strong. Love you guys, man. You know what? Being an ambassador for SICCE, it just makes it easy. These guys right here, SICCE, they make me look good. So thanks, SICCE. I'll have all of SICCE's links down in the description below. I highly suggest you guys pick up one of these for your aquarium. I tell you, it's gonna spoil you. You're gonna love it. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana